Hey everyone, today I've got a really cool little project. It's going to be a short video, I think. Picked up at the flea market this old Indestro half-inch drive socket wrench. I got it for I think $3 because it's locked solid. But look at this thing. It's pretty cool, and I don't think we'll have any trouble getting this thing fixed. Look at how everything's exposed. The outer shell is missing. This is how you just flip this, or you're supposed to flip that. It's locked, but that's how you change direction, I assume. I think so. I have not been able to flip it yet, but here's the info on it, if you can read it. It's very hard to read it. He said it's very hard, but it does, in there it says Indestro, and it's got a number, which is 627. Let's see, Indestro 6470. It looks like. Pretty sure that does say Indestro. But anyway, I've got everything here I think I'm going to need. I've got some mystery oil in the can. I've got some navel jelly to help remove the rust. I've got a half-inch drive socket that I'm going to use to help me break this thing free. So hey, let's get busy. Shouldn't take us long at all. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, I expect I'll get kind of dirty here, so I'm going to put gloves on. First thing we're going to do is we're going to apply mystery oil to it, which, you know, if you're not familiar, mystery oil can work as a very good penetrating oil. I'm going to go all over in everything, including this mechanism. Do it on the ball. I'm going to have to look up, maybe I'll put in the details on the video how old this thing is. Oh, yes, everything's locked up on this. Okay, good. Almost moving. It moved a little bit. Almost. It's gonna move. Oh, there you go. Well, that didn't take much at all. Okay, now is this gonna move? Yep. Look at that. I don't know why it was so locked and then it just let go, but it seems to actually ratchet really well. All right. That was easier than I thought. I thought it would be easy, but I didn't think it would just suddenly... Oh, look at all the gunk coming out of it, though. Wow, look at that. See, that's how good this mystery oil is. It just... Whatever was in there holding it together, the mystery oil just hit it right off the bat. Origin USA. Okay, so next... Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Is the ball moving? The ball kind of moves. But this is cool because look at this. That's how you change the direction. It's just so mechanical and out in the open. I knew we'd get this guy working again. Alright, so next, let's get some more of this gunk off of it. We're going to put navel jelly on it, on the rust. Especially the handle is quite rusted. And then we're going to clean it up, and then I'll polish it up. All right, we're done with the mystery oil for now. So for this, I'm just going to use one of these little artist brushes I picked these up at like Marshall's and Ross and places like that. You don't buy them at an art store because they'll cost too much. But if you buy them at one of those places, it's going to run you like $5 for like 30 of them. So that's where I'll pick them up. And this is just, it'll turn the red rust into a kind of black oxide. So it won't be corrosive, it'll stop it. But you will get black. It's not going to shine it up like it's newly chrome plated or anything like that. But that's okay. Because then we're going to polish it. We're going to clean it and polish it after that. It's late in the day, it's after work, so the mosquitoes are coming out. I'm hoping that after I do this, I'll be able to read this a little bit better. That would be a nice benefit. So after I wash this off, I have to wash this stuff off with water. So I don't want the ratchet to obviously rust up again on me. So we'll be doing a really good coat of lubricant on this thing to take care of all the water. Alright, well there's really not much I can do at this point other than just let it sit and let this stuff work. So it doesn't have to sit for long, about 5 minutes, and then we'll be good to go. I'll be back. All right, I gave it a little bit longer, about 10 minutes. Looks like it's pretty much worked. It's you just gotta rinse it off. Oops. Well, I gotta admit, it looks better. You can now clearly read Fortune USA. Let's see about Indestro. Is it clearer? Not quite. A little bit. All right, so next step. Okay, so a little bit in there. We're just gonna dry this thing off. I'm gonna spray it down, but before I do the spray down, I'm gonna polish it. So let's take care of that. Okay, for polishing, I'm gonna go back to my favorite, my new favorite anyway, this Chemical Guys heavy metal polish, which is great until you, except for getting it out of the can or the bottle is always a bit of a trick. Let's see what it'll do. I have no doubt it will shine it up somewhat, but this was not, I don't think, ever a particularly bright chrome mirror finish. It just doesn't look that way. I'm kind of just hoping really that the logo looks better. This is, okay, so now I can read, it says Indestro Select 6470. So yeah, it worked a little bit. Certainly there's less prominent rust on it. Let's get the polish off. Make sure it's good and dry. Looks better. So you can see Indestro Select. All right, so that's probably about as good as we're going to get it. So now I'm just going to oil it, and then she's ready to go. I could put a coat of clear coat on it to kind of seal it up. I don't know if that's necessary with this though. So I'm just going to go with oil. So I am just going to go with, let me get a little bit of a closer up here. I'm just going to go with straight 30 weight motor oil. I don't want to go too heavy because I don't want it leaking all over everything. Because I think I'm going to use this guy. It's pretty neat. No reason not to use it. I love that ancient switch there. I wonder when this was made. It works fantastic. Well worth the $3. Okay, so got that. All I gotta do now is kind of just wipe it down and we're done. Which is good. It's starting to get dark out. Oil, because this is not a sealed ratchet, the oil just pours right out of it. So certainly this isn't one you want to put grease on. You'll get that, that'll just get everywhere. And if it ever sticks again, I will know how easy it is to get these unstuck. That's so neat. Favorite new ratchets, favorite old ratchets. I do have a bit of excess oil on the gear. All right. There you have it. The Indestro Select 6470. You can read it pretty good now. I have a feeling it's going to be leaking oil for a while. But that's okay. It can't help it if it lost its outer shell. All right, that's it, a quick video. It was kind of fun. You know, I love projects like that. It was very easy. I didn't have a lot of time tonight, sun's going down. And you know, for $3, I brought that ratchet back to life, and it's cool. Just the mechanical nature of it, the fact that you can see the gears moving, all that, means I'm gonna wanna use it just for the fun of it. So if you see something like this, or even an enclosed ratchet, I've had luck. I think I've shown a couple videos where I've fixed them. Usually you can get them free again, so, you know, don't be intimidated. Just go out, get busy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That really helps. Take care.